series of just me talking about the entrepreneurial mindset behind having your craft. And so yeah, so we're going to do a couple video series and just to help encourage some that are already pursuing earning a living from their craft or just making extra money, and hopefully also to help anyone that's on the fence about getting the ebook and just really making 2016 a good year for you and your craft and your business. So so let's get into it. So one of the first stumbling blocks I see that people have, and I talk a lot about stumbling blocks because a lot of it is it's not always a huge brick wall that's in people's way from stopping them from just doing something awesome. If you're watching this video, you probably have like a similar personality type as me. You're creative, and most likely you like doing stuff yourself, and so that's basically all you need. Now we all have like just kind of personal things that get in the way of us, maybe taking things to the next level, and so that's what I'm going to start talking about, because it's a real issue for a lot of people. And so if you're already doing real good at whatever you're doing, then maybe this could just be an encouragement to like just do a little bit more like a closer self-reflection and think about what can I improve on, what is holding me back that might not even really have thought about lately, type thing. So with attaching the business to your craft, a lot of people, not a lot of people, a few people, it seems offensive to them. It seems like all of a sudden you're a sellout because you're selling what you make, and it's kind of funny because it just, when you say it that way, it just kind of really sounds stupid, and I don't even really know how to explain that, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to make something and sell it. You don't have to be at the top of your game for example, for me, I carve spoons. I don't have to be at the top of the game to sell the spoon that I carve. So I don't really believe in hiding in a corner and accumulating this mass pile of whatever you're making before you're good enough and you're ready to just show people what you're making. To me, that's just silly, and I don't know where that mindset comes from, but I know that mindset is there a lot of the times, and so yeah, so I just wanted to kind of address that. It's a stumbling block. You can't picture having a craft and making a living from that craft. So I know in the olden days there was the old guild system, and even in some places of the world there is that old guild system, and you're and yeah, you're really like in the dark for a long time before you're good enough to learn the next step and honestly, the reality is we just don't really live in that world anymore. I have a business that I learned from basically watching some YouTube videos, and contacted a few people and asked for some input and help, and then my own efforts into getting better, it's just helped me establish a business, and that's just the world we live in today. So I'd really love for you guys actually to participate in some conversation in the comments below, because obviously I don't know everything about this, and I'm in no way am I claiming to be a master at the tradition or understanding everything of the old guild system and the way the whole world works. I'm talking about me living in Canada. I earn an income from my craft, and that's maybe it's just super simple, and sometimes it's really complicated to people, but so I'm just trying to just break down this very complicated thing that seems to be going on. I know that in a lot of small circles of for me, for example, in the wood carving world, it's a relatively small group of people that really pursue this and try and be better and study traditional craft and travel the world and all this, and so it's easy to get in this weird funk of all of a sudden it's like you're trying to impress everyone else, and you kind of forget that what about your customers? Try and relate to your customers who are actually buying and using your product, and so So I really think that part of this kind of mindset I'm trying to describe, um, with that comes this, yeah, like I said, this weird, like um, trying to get approval from others in your similar niche, other craftspeople, but they are not your target audience. Um, a few people might earn their living at top dogs when they say they have a shop update, their shop sells out, and there's not really a whole lot of room for a lot of people at um, this status in the community. And so, and that's totally okay to not be there. So, going back to the whole hurdle thing, if this is a hurdle, if you're really caught up in the community of your, um, if you're really caught up in the community of your niche that you're pursuing, whether it's leatherwork, knives, or sewing, or painting, anything, I'd really encourage you to maybe, like, for me, it's been good to take a step back from trying to like fit into this group of craftsmen. I think there's a lot of bonking of heads that goes on, and honestly, it doesn't hardly help you at all. If you have a few friends that can help you, what do you think of this design, or I'm having trouble here, and for that purpose of just having a buddy to run things by is really good, and it's crucial to helping you become the best you can be. Most of you know that Max is here, and Woodsman's Finest, and so we're carving a lot during the day, and it's really good for us, swap spoons for a sec, look at it, and just kind of give some thoughts, and really that's the most I do right now as far as spoon carving, and getting like an approval from another person in my niche, because it was just too much of a hurdle. It really stopped me from being able to see my customers, the people who are actually enjoying using my spoons, people who are cooking with my spoons. I was so caught up in trying to impress other spoon carvers, which is really dumb, but a few of you, maybe if you're honest with yourselves, it could be a thing that you get caught up in. And so this to me is like one of the beginning hurdles. You have to be able to consider your craft can be a business, and just because you don't have the approval of the master, that certainly doesn't need to be this thing that keeps you hiding in your shed or in the woods, carving piles of stuff, and being this super humble, keep your head down, and guy who you have a collection of work that to me that just doesn't make any sense. I already have a huge pile of stuff, product, and I'm trying to sell it. So yeah, so I think with a certain group of people, that could be a thing that really helps you move forward from that mindset. And so, but again, I'm not trying to. I hope I don't have to say this too much, but I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. I'm starting a discussion, and I'd love for you guys to participate in the discussion, and just keep it positive and encouraging. And I'm just gonna start deleting nonsense comments. This channel isn't gonna be for everyone, but I really want it to be a positive atmosphere in my shop. For example, this is my business, this is my world. I get to say, what is allowed here and what's not. This is my YouTube channel. I'm not just trying to make everyone happy. I'm trying to create a little community where, I have the vision for it. I want some entrepreneurial craftsmen to get together and encourage each other, and that's it. Anything other than that is not welcome here. And so we're gonna keep it that way. And so I think that's a good starting topic. Just considering that your craft can be a business. That might be beyond a lot of us right now, but for those who kind of need this little pep talk, I just hope that you're okay with being encouraging to others. And there's a bunch of other topics that are deeper, and really hope to get into that stuff soon. So anyways, guys, like the video. If you watch right to the end, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And if you are considering the ebook for the short time, I have a promo code. It's 2016 is the year. So you type in that promo code and you're going to save 20% on the ebook. I hope that this helps you make a decision if it's going to be something that's good for you or not fitting for you. Then Whatever you decide is awesome. Anyways, guys, take care, and we'll see you soon.